Welcome back to HudRod Automotive, and today we're back on the Mini. Now, we were tossing and turning whether we were going to keep this car. We have decided we are going to keep it, so we've got some upgrades coming for it. But first of all, just a little recap on something you didn't see. We have done new Lemfurder wishbones, ball joints, both here and there, as well as Powerflex rear lower wishbone bushes. Very nice, very good. So that's made the front really nice and tight. But I was possibly not going to keep this car, but then we got some upgrades come towards us, and we're going to put those on today. But first, we need to take out the engine to explain why. Okay guys, so big effort. We've got the engine out for two reasons. The first of which is this. So we came into possession of a parts car, I guess, or well, we just came into the possession of a facelift engine, and the facelift engine has a couple of differences with our engine. We kind of wanted to keep our car anyway, and this is a perfect opportunity to keep it. So this is our supercharger, and as you can see, it's just kind of metal blades in there. And it looks completely fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with that. But then when they facelifted it in 2004, they gave it some Teflon coated blades, and these last a bit longer and apparently heat soak a little bit less and stuff like that. So the John Cooper Works all came with these, even the early ones. So that is going to be an upgrade, especially once we put a pulley on it. And they also made 7 more horsepower or something like that, but I think that's also down to mapping. So that's the first upgrade we've got, is a Teflon coated supercharger. Got to do some bits across because you know, we got a new water pump on ours and stuff like that. Now the second reason is big, and that's the reason we took the engine out. Let's go over to the engine. Okay, so now this engine is not our engine, and this is what we just take the supercharger off. So pretty lucky how we came into this. Long story, I won't go into it, but this has got the optional LSD. So from 2004, the Cooper S's, all the John Cooper Works always had an LSD, I believe. I might be wrong on that one, but the Cooper S's had an option from 2004 on the facelifts to have an LSD. And as you can see with this one, if I turn this one,
what, do you want me to do this one?
Yeah, if I turn that one, it will turn the other one. Whereas with our other car,
I'm still not sure about that.
Hi Siri.
Oh, hi Siri. And with our other car, obviously it's open and we get a load of one-wheel tyre fire. So if we are planning in the future to put a pulley on it, put an intercooler on it, put all that jazz, making 200 brake, an LSD is going to make it a lot better. We've also got a bit of a trip coming up very soon as well, so this will be very good for that. So the plan is, obviously we've taken our engine out. The plan is to get this gearbox off, put it onto our engine, because we think it's a bit better quality than this one. This one doesn't look... This is supposedly less mileage than ours, but...
Yeah, it's less miles, but it's more golden. I'll get you a quick shot of ours. So if you look at our one, it's just a lot cleaner and that. So originally we were thinking maybe just swapping it, but we think this is the best engine. So basically just going to take the best of both. So we're going to use our engine with that gearbox, with that supercharger, and then all the upgrades that we did, like the water pump, etc.
Yeah.
Obviously all the suspension, everything that we've done.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the better base of the car.
Also, we told you about the Powerflex mounts earlier. Now that the engine's out, you can actually see everything so much better. So
there's,
you can see the Powerflex bushes down there. The ball joints as well, and the lower ball joints as well, you can see them just through there. So all of that was changed. So this car is becoming really nice and tight, and it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good. So
it's getting all the bits.
All the bits and pieces. Also, quite an operation taking this back out again, but we do it so quick now that it's,
Yeah.
it's
This
not
thing,
really...
do you remember the Mini? We had to rush to get it back in and out in one day.
Yeah.
It took us so long, but yesterday we got that out, and now we're ready to go back in. Well, obviously we've got to now swap the gearboxes because we've decided we're going to keep this engine, but still.
Yeah, well, one of these engines needed a clutch anyway, so...
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah. All the work's going on, but yeah, we'll get you updated when we start swapping over the gearboxes.
Okay guys, so you join us a little bit later on, well, a couple of days later. We now have a 6-speed facelift, shorter gear ratio LSD box attached to our Mini engine. And we put a new engine mount in, and pretty much that's it. So now we're going to quickly smash this out, get this back into the car, and then hopefully it makes a really good difference on the road. So fingers crossed, everything goes well. Oh yeah, and there's a new clutch and release bearing in there because why not? But that's about it. So let's get this done and see what she's like on the road. Okay guys, so as you can see, the engine is back in place. Everything, we've smashed this out really quickly, and now it's time for us to take a test drive and see if these changes made any difference whatsoever. Yeah, do you feel any noticeable change so far?
It definitely feels that little bit more...
Get up and go.
Yeah, the shorter gears. Yeah, definitely.
Way more. I don't think the Teflon charger's making any difference yet. It won't do until we're making something else, but I think the bushes are definitely worth it as well. Oh, compared to the other Mini we drove.
Which just feels...
So much more, mate. Instant there. Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Way more.
Let's see, first gear out of here, let's go. No wheel spin either.
Oh, traction control. Yeah.
That's noticeable. I think anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got to try and test the LSD as well, Cameron, so we've got to do a bit of an aggressive launch as well. See if no one behind you? Right, yeah, go on, go for it. Right, here we go.
It's when you...
Just dump it at 3, I reckon. I don't know if that's 2 wheels or 1 wheel, but it's something.
There was no wheel chatter, did you feel that?
Yeah, no wheel chatter.
No?
That's probably how you bed in the clutch, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter though.
That was nice.
It's good.
Because just as it stopped wheel spinning, like it picked perfectly.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think it's good though. It's good traction, and it seemed like it was kind of chattering between both wheels.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the Honda way. It was...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and find that
Everything's
clip.
tight though, isn't it?
Yeah, that clip where we did it in the Honda, it was ridiculous. Oh, oh, shit.
Yeah, so you obviously...
The GoPro fell off or something, fell off.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as well, because of the Powerflex bushes, it's the wheel itself is not moving forward back so much. So it's a bit better that way as well. Now, the question is, I mean, obviously, the LSD you might feel a bit more in the wet conditions with the wet leaves and stuff like that.
That launch,
I did feel it a bit, but more so when you're in the corners and stuff, you can't really feel it at this speeds.
Yeah.
But would you say the 300 and probably pounds it costs to get that gearbox?
I would say yes, because especially as we're going to go on track days, we are going to be spinning that inside wheel. I would say overall,
is it worth it?
it is worth it.
So LSD's worth it, ratio's worth it.
Yes,
Together,
definitely.
I think if you're doing it once, you've got to just do them both.
Yeah.
So
having said that,
that being said, quaif in the future.
yeah, we did watch that video and changed it. So easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
So depending on how much power, I mean, we're going to go to the track, I think, just like this. So we're going to try and keep it as reliable as possible. camera's having some fun here. We're going to try and keep it as reliable as possible, but we possibly might add an intercooler in just to keep the intake temps down, so that we don't go lean or anything like that, because that seems to be quite a common problem with these cars. So we might stick an intercooler in there, but we're not going to do a reduction pulley yet. We're not going to do anything else like that. And we're going to send it to the track, and we're going to see what we think. If we need a bit more power or whatever. I mean, no one needs power as such, but you know, it would be nice.
It definitely does need a little bit more power. Like up to 3,000, 4,000 is fine. So on a track when you're just revving it out,
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to feel.
I think as well, you know, first, second, third is fine, but fourth, you know, when you're properly on a straight, it does drag out a bit. Overall, definitely feel it, worth it, but we will have to get back to you on the whole Quaife thing, because Quaife does cost 700 quid or so.
Yeah, that's after we've taken on track a few times and we see if we need it.
We see if we need it. I think at this power level, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
For now, we'll do a little pull to see you out. Second gear. Sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds sweet.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video of us upgrading the Mini. Don't know how much more content you're going to see on it before we take it either back to the drag strip or a track day. So until those videos, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.